Hey, folded legs here. So, real quick, before we get weird and Netflix calls security. Yes, this is not anime. No, I did not abandon my roots. I just ran out of the human battery known as time and got folded harder than a beach chair in a hurricane. I tried to juggle anime, Stranger Things, and Wednesday all at once. And my brain said, cool, I'm gonna go crash in safe mode now. Full blue screen. Error message. Mouse stopped responding. So I made a choice. I binged Stranger Things. I binged Wednesday. I took notes like a caffeinated raccoon in a locked pharmacy and said, yep, this is content now. Don't worry, anime's not canceled. It's just in the other tab. We're going right back to it after this. No side quests. No Netflix detours. Just me, subtitles, and emotional instability. I figured even if it's a little off-brand, you'd still want the real take. Unfiltered. Kind of sleep-deprived. Kind of all me. Alright, let's hit play. And maybe cry a little. Alright, so Stranger Things Season 5 opens by immediately choosing violence. Like no appetizer, no foreplay, just crunch. A kid gets snatched by a tentacle monster and immediately unalived with extreme enthusiasm. And all I could think was, yeah, Scoo-chan would 100% write fanfiction about this scene and tag it soft touch of the monster. Zero shame. Zero hesitation. The upside down came back louder, grosser, and somehow hornier. From there, the vibes are immaculate, but in that this is how I die kind of way. Dustin is still wearing his Hellfire Club shirt like it's plot armor. Immediately gets jumped for it, and honestly, that's peak character consistency. The show slams into dread mode fast. Important people start dropping. No one says why. The whole squad is like, something's wrong. And the writers are like, correct. And we're not gonna explain it. And then it gets worse. Because of course it does. The danger isn't just lurking. It's locked in on the main cast, like it's reading the script. Kids are once again the target, which is Stranger Things' favorite hobby, building trauma in bulk. The group spends these episodes doing full panic laps around Hawkins, trying to stay ahead, making half plans, losing people, winning occasionally for 5 seconds, before the show goes psych and deletes the progress. Every strategy feels like hope and duct tape, speedrun edition. By episode 4, the whole vibe is survival horror. Everyone's on the move. Everyone looks sleep-deprived. Someone's probably bleeding internally. The atmosphere is just vibes and paranoia. And just when you think things can't spiral harder, we get a breakthrough. Not safety, not comfort, just a small, horrifying victory that buys the group 15 minutes of emotional breathing room, maybe. So far, this season is fast, dark, and emotionally carnivorous. The kind of writing that makes you laugh once and then apologize for it. We're 4 episodes in and I've already started pre-grieving for characters who haven't died yet. Stranger Things said, this isn't the final season, it's the final boss. Section 2, the upside. Down starts breaking the rules in Netflix. Gets weird about it. This stretch of the season feels like the show looking straight at us and saying, okay, what if nothing works the way it used to? The upside down basically becomes a hostile workplace environment. Walls are suspicious. Floors aren't legal. And touching the wrong thing is an instant career-ending decision. Everyone is stressed. Everyone is pointing at maps. And the vibe is very, we should not be here. Yet here we are. There's a lot of slow, crawling tension. Not big explosions. Just that constant feeling like the universe is buffering and might crash at any second. The group keeps learning new rules, then immediately learning those rules are lies, which is honestly relatable. Then the season takes a sharp left into Netflix moment territory. Will comes out as gay, and again, that part itself is fine. Who cares? The issue is the framing. It suddenly feels very boxed in, very checklist why, like the show didn't trust the character to just exist, and instead highlighted him with a neon sign. It's not hateful, it's awkward, and a little clumsy. I'll get into why that matters later in section 3. Outside of that, the emotional beats actually work. The group tightens up. Everyone accepts this is endgame energy, and the tone shifts from panic to grim determination. And then there's Nancy, who gets handed the Rambo expansion pack. Guns out, Confidence maxed. Zero hesitation. It's effective, but also aggressively extra, like the dial got turned past 10 and snapped off. By the end, nothing feels clean. Nothing feels easy, and the wins feel more like, okay, we survived. Now what? Heavy, uneven, sometimes great, sometimes weird, but absolutely not boring. Section 3. This season was good, but also had weird side quests nobody asked for. So overall, yeah, this season was actually pretty good. Like, I enjoyed it. I was watching, not hate watching, not background noise doom scrolling. I was fully tuned in, ready for pain. But there were moments where you could feel some guy in the writer's room adjust his oversized nerd glasses, then adjust his Funko Pop collection, clear his throat, and go, actually, we should pause everything and teach a lesson. And I'm sitting there like, bro, who summoned you? Let me be very clear before the internet logs on with pitchforks. I do not care that Will is gay. Who cares? Great, love that for him. The problem was the delivery. It didn't feel like a character moment. It felt like someone duct taped a PSA to his dialogue and hit play. Like they were afraid we wouldn't notice unless they pointed at it, with a highlighter and an emotional soundtrack. And the longer it went on, the more it leaned into stereotype energy, like they were writing sensitive twink TM instead of Will. It wasn't hateful. It was just awkward, like watching someone say something important and then immediately trip over their shoelaces. And then there's the other thing. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the show decided, by the way, women are divine cosmic forces, and men are either villains, distractions, or emotionally stunted furniture. Again, strong women, always here for it, but season 1 didn't need a megaphone to prove it. It just did it. This season felt like it wanted a sticker. When a show shows, I believe it. When it reminds me constantly, it starts sounding like it's insecure about its own message. And that's the thing season 1 had that quiet weird, that subtle dread. It didn't have to yell. It just breathed wrong, and that made it creepier. Season 5 goes louder. More horror, more blood, more Netflix, please give us a movie budget. And honestly, that part works. It slaps, but it didn't need to come with a pop quiz. So yeah, I liked it. I really did. But next time, let the story talk, not the whiteboard full of social media bullet points. Fewer side quests, more vibes, less homework. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you for hanging out with me. Seriously, if you made it this far, you're built different. Overall, I had fun. I laughed. I winced. I side-eyed a few creative choices like, we really committed to that, didn't we? Still enjoyed the season. Still glad I watched it. Just hoping next time we get less detours and more of that weird, unsettling magic that made this show hit in the first place. If you like this breakdown, do the thing YouTube likes. You know the one. It feeds the algorithm goblin. More stuff coming soon. Same chaos. Same voice. Same inability to stop overthinking television. And for the real ones who stayed till the end, code, ramp. Folded legs signing off. Still rolling. Still watching.